Well, hi, good morning. I'm Mike Foltz with Gibson Memphis, and welcome to NAMM 2017, Long and McQuade. We love you guys, and we're so glad you came in. Let us walk you through some of the great new guitars we're bringing to the show and bringing to you. And we've got to start out with what is a favorite, Alex Lifeson Les Paul Custom. So, Alex was instrumental in inspiring us on this guitar, and it's absolutely gorgeous. With all of his input and the Gibson Craftsman, this guitar is magnificent. Limited run, and it's being released just now at the show, based on the ES Les Paul Custom, and it's sort of it's a warm white, a guitar in a color we've never done before, and just to be able to work with Alex is a treat. Now, as beautiful as a guitar is, it's the tone. So I'm going to put the guitar down. Alex has got great ears. He understands tone, not only musician, it's just he's amazing with this. So what we've done, we've taken our regular mahogany center block, this is what we put in our ES Les Paul Customs, and mahogany has a beautiful tone in itself. But to step it up, we've had it thermally engineered. It's a process we're using at Memphis, and it pre-ages and adds tone to the wood. It's amazing what happens. So by doing the thermally engineered wood, it actually changes the cell structure. It more or less cooks the sugar in the wood, and it sounds like wood that is 100 years old. So, starting with the center block, you have to go to the braces next. This is our top of the line quarter sawn Adirondack brace, and then this is what is going in Alex's guitar. It's the same brace, thermally engineered. And again, I'm going to tap this, and I hope you can hear this on camera, but that is a beautiful, beautiful tone. And then it steps up. So once we have it, once we do the thermal engineering, there we go, it adds this bell-like quality, and there's a sparkle, and it really comes through when you play the guitar. You don't have to plug it in. You just strum the guitar and you hear this. So this is the new Alex Lifeson ES Les Paul Custom we're so proud to be able to introduce. Let's move on. Here we have Tamio Okuda. He's a brilliant artist in Japan, and this is based on his 1959 ES330. And again, Tamio loves white. So this has got our MHS pickups, match pots, and it's just a brilliant ES330, very limited, just coming out this quarter. Now one of my favorites, Freddie King. He's someone that we have all listened to, we've all built our playing on. The guy's magic. So Freddie influenced so many people, and we were just thrilled to be able to work with his family in recreating his 1960 ES345. We worked very long and hard. This project's been in the works for about a year, and we're finally launching it, and we're thrilled to death. Just to bring honor to Freddie King and to bring his music and guitars to the world, that's a good thing. This is just pretty. This is our ES Les Paul, and it's what we're making in Memphis quite a bit, and it's just a favorite. This is our Trans Amber, and we brought this just because it was so pretty. It sounds so good. And again, the necks on these guitars, like Alex's, they're very soft. It's based on a 1959, only it's a little bit thinner. So it's not quite as large and chunky, but it's got that wonderful soft C shape. We round our binding up. So when you bring it in, we have guys by hand Every one of these, they shape the neck, then they bring the binding in so that when you pick up the guitar, it feels like it's been your guitar for 50 years. It's so comfortable. So here we have that. (1964) ES 345 in OD green. It's got everything that a 345 has ever had, only a new color, very hip, very cool color, and this guitar is moving out pretty quickly. This is from our regular lineup. It's a 335 figured, but we have some new artists in the back, and they're working with stains, and they came up with this turquoise stain, and it's just gorgeous. It pops the wood. Everything about this guitar is breathtaking. Again, it's got the same neck profile as we've really discovered is wonderful. We use on our Les Paul. It's got the rounded in binding, hand-wired CPAs. It's a beautiful guitar, and I hope you like it. Moving on, we bring out here, this is a late 60s ES 335. This guitar is based on exactly what Larry Carlton would have bought when he bought his guitar new, before he had removed the tailpiece and put on that stop bar. So it's just a beautiful nostalgic piece. Got the witch hat knobs, the chrome tailpiece. The neck is a little bit thinner. If you have small hands, this guitar is perfect. Some of those 60s guitars got really small, but Larry's was just very, very wonderful shape. It's not too small. It's just a beautiful guitar. It looks great, it sounds great, and it feels great. Now we go back into history. 1958 is the first year that the 335 showed up in Kalamazoo. And the very early 58s had no fingerboard binding. To me, it's my favorite. I love the simplicity of the neck without the binding. And this guitar has got our MHS pickups, which were specially designed, working with Rusty Anderson a few years ago. They really capture that 59 sound. They just sing. And again, we're using our custom-made CTS pots, 550K audio taper, and it's all match set. We're very proud of our 58 ES335. Okay, while we're in the historic lineup, this beauty is a 1961 ES330 in a dark amber, and it's got jaw-dropping figured wood. The guitar is amazing. We're using the MHS P90s on this. They're underwound just a little bit. Like the MHS humbuckers, they're not potted, so you get that extra sing. And yeah, take a look at the back. This guitar is drop dead gorgeous. So again, when you see these, they really work well. And we use aniline dye on the neck. All of our historics are as accurate as you can make a guitar to recreate the past. So these are hand-done aniline necks. The binding is hand-rolled again for that wonderful feel. It's a 61, so it's a fairly thin neck, very fast action, beautiful guitar, something you're going to love to see. Excuse me a second. Now we're going to move into some contemporary lineup. Although it looks old, this guitar never existed until this year. So we just started shipping these guitars this year. This is our ES275. We wanted a guitar that would really help out jazz players, and we thought about it, and we ended up Nothing is more iconic for jazz than an L5. So to come up with a beautiful guitar, comfortable to play, very contemporary in the jazz market, we took the L5, we brought it down in size just a little bit. It's thinner, so it's 2 inches thick, and it's got the Les Paul neck on, and again, beautiful figured wood. This is the Montreux burst. Les Paul shaped neck, 16 fret neck joint, so you've got great access all the way up. We're very proud of this guitar, and it has done amazing. This guitar has proven to be much more than just a jazz guitar. It's rock and roll, it's jazz, it's just coming on strong. You're going to see a lot of these guitars in the future. And this is the other color in the figured. So we've got the dark amber, just gorgeous guitar. Sounds as beautiful as you would think. All right, and excuse me, put these back. And again, to everybody at Long & McQuade, thank you so much for joining us in Anaheim at NAMM 2017. Have a great year.